Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the super loopy bow. If you're new to my channel, this is a new one for you. And if you've been around since the beginning, you know this was my very first video and I am updating that video. So this one is 7/8 inch wide ribbon. This is the 1.5 inch wide ribbon. This cute little guy is 5/8 inch wide ribbon, just to give you a range of sizes. And if you've seen the very first video, I did change up a few things on how I make them. For the 1.5 inch one, I eliminated the spikes. I like it better just like this with no spikes. And for the 7/8 inch wide ribbon one, I added more spikes. And I do have a video showing how I do the spikes this way. And I will put the link to that video in the description below, as well as a link to my Facebook page, Crafting with Jeanine, that has a list of the measurements for all widths of ribbon from 3 inch wide all the way down to 5/8 inch wide. And they're all there on the page. And then my little pin holder deal here, if you're new, I use this in quite a bit of videos, and it is my third hand. My helper holds my ribbon in place when I need to use both hands for everything else. So if you want to know how to get one of these, bounce over to the Facebook page and I will tell you how to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you with the 7/8 inch wide one. So for that, we are going to need one piece of ribbon, 7/8 inch wide ribbon, cut to 8 inches, one piece cut to 9 inches, and one piece cut to 18 inches. And it doesn't matter which order you do them in. Like, I'm doing the solids for the middle pieces and the print for the outer. You can do it however you want. All one solid color like I did here. Mix it up like with this one. It doesn't really matter what order you do them in. It's all up to you. So we're going to start, and we're going to start with the 8 inch piece. So we're going to fold that one in half. Find the middle. We're going to find the middle, and we're going to pop it over our pin. And we're going to push it down. So we have this. And then we're going to go to the 18 inch piece. And if you're using a print, make sure that your print, when you fold it in half, it's like this, so that your print ends up on the outside and not the inside. So we're going to take that, and we're going to pop it over our pin, right through the middle. And then it's going to look like this. So we're going to have a cross. Then I hold down here, and I'm right-handed, so I always start with my right side. And we're going to bring this one, and we're going to turn it up, right through the middle. And we're just going to pop that one over. And then this one on the left, we're going to take that one and turn it backwards. So we want this. If you're familiar with the figure 8 method for the twisted boutique bow, that is what we're going for. We want them at a slight angle, just like you would for a twisted boutique bow. So now we're just gonna take this one here. We're gonna fold it up over. And then we're gonna take the bottom one. We're gonna fold it up over. And we're going for the middle. And now that we got that, we're gonna take our 9 inch piece. We're gonna fold that one in half. And we're going to pop it over. And then we're going to hold here, hold everything down, and we're going to take this side, we're going to pull, and what we're doing is we're finding the middle of this loop. So we're going to pull it, and we're going to pinch it and crease it. So we're going to pop over and just go right through the middle there. So we look like this. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to pull it, and we're going to pinch. We're going to pop that right over the middle there. So we have this now. So then we're going to take this end, bring it up, right there. And we're going to take this end and bring it up. And we're popping everything through the middle of the ribbon, right there. So now that everything's in place the way I want it, gonna adjust just a bit. Then I'm gonna pick up from the pin. I'm gonna hold it on the pin. Then I'm gonna get my fingers underneath all the layers And I'm going to hold on to it. And I'm going to pull it off my pin. So now, I'm going to take my salon clip. I'm going to pop it over the top. So, we have this look here. This is going to be the top of your bow. This is going to be the bottom of your bow. So, what I do here is I fold it so that all of this is even. So, I know that I'm even on both sides when I go to stitch up the middle. So, now, I just have my needle and my upholstery thread. I use upholstery thread for everything. And we're just going to start throwing some stitches up the middle. And I have a rule when you're doing centers like this, is like, so this is, for me, this is the top. So I always say is if you come in from the top, if your first stitch is going in from the top, when you get to the end, your very last stitch should go in from the top. Just like that. And now that we're all secure, I can take my clip off. And then, so I have this, so I'm going to hold it here with the thread in between my fingers like that. And I'm just going to pull as tight as it'll let me pull. Now, you won't be able to get it really tight when you pull, but when you go to wrap it around, that's when you get it your center super tight. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to give a nice good pull. And then I'm going to flip it over and make sure everything is in line where I want it, and adjust where I need to adjust. And then I'm going to pull it tight again, and I'm going to wrap it 1 or 2 more times. And I got a snag in my fingernail that my thread's getting caught on. So, I'm going to pull it around 1 time here, and then I'm going to take a stitch and throw it right here through the middle. And tie off a knot. Just like that. Sorry, I bumped the camera, and I just did it again. So we're just like that. And I've got to fix my fingernail. And that's split right through the middle. To file that off. So now I just kind of tweak it. Getting it to look in the shape that I want it to look like. And then I already have my spikes made. So then I just take some glue. And I put some glue on the back side right here. And then pop her on right there in the middle. Get rid of all my strings. That fingernail is driving me nuts now. And then just grab a piece of 3/8 inch wide ribbon. And starting from the back, I always do my wraparounds from the back. So, I put a little glue right here. And then I just start wrapping it around, and I wrap twice around because it secures my centers in. So I always wrap twice. And as I'm wrapping, I'm pulling everything because, you know, it pinches and pulls. So just readjusting. Now I'm going to snip, heat seal, and glue. Right there. And now I can do all my adjustments now to it. Fix everything, primp it, fluff it. So there's my look. and that's what I'm going for. And then I spray mine with hairspray once it's fully assembled like this. I give it a good spray with hairspray to stiffen them up. And that's pretty much it. And there's the super loopy bow. So once again, 7/8 inch ribbon, 1.5 ribbon, and 5/8 inch ribbon. I do not have any of the bigger sizes made yet, but the measurements, like I said, are all on my Facebook page. I will put the link to the page in the description below, as well as the link to the spike video. And you guys come over there, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, give a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, for the pin holder, you can find me at Crafting with Jeanine on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description below. As long as also on that page is the measurements. So yeah, this is the updated super loopy bow video. Once again, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And you guys, happy crafting!